Hey everyone, it's Anna here at Dee's, and I'm sure you saw the exciting news we posted last night about launching an online website where you can order items that you're seeing on our Facebook page, our Instagram page, and of course in all of our videos. We're so excited to begin offering these items to you that you ask about all the time, and we're really excited to start shipping because we know a lot of you don't live here, you don't have the ability to come see us in Louisville, Kentucky, but you love the things that we post all the time. So once you go to the website, you're going to notice there's a few different categories. There's going to be some nice gift items, the flags and bows that you like. There's going to be made up wreaths where we've designed them. You're going to get them in the mail. They're completely done, ready to hang on your door. And there's also going to be a section of floral supplies. And mostly what that's going to be are kits that include all of the items you need to create the things that we've put on our on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. So if there's a video you like, for example, the flip-flop wreath before, the popsicle swag that we posted, or the flip-flop swag I'm going to do today, you can go on there, grab all the supplies you need to do it yourself at home. That's really exciting, so stay tuned. That website is shopdeeslouisville.com. So when you go to visit it, we've just started. We're going to be adding more stuff to it. Feel free to message us, comment, let us know something else you'd like to see on there, but we are going to continue to add. So for today, I'm going to show you how to make this flip-flop swag that I've attached to a lantern. And if you love it, you go on there, you order it, and we'll get it shipped out to you. So as you can see, I've twisted it onto this beautiful white wooden lantern. A lot of people already have these at home ready to go. So all you need to do is decorate the top of it for the summer. And I've done it with a little bit of floral and the flip-flop and of course beautiful ribbon. I've used 4 different ones on this one. And it's simple. All I did was make the swag separate, twist it on here, and then that way I can switch it out for every season. So what you're gonna need first, see here, is this beautiful floral pick. It's kind of a longer stem, but it's got all these great colors. It's got pink and coral, purple and yellow, and I've fluffed it out. You know how they come in the bags, and when you get them in too, it's really important that you take the time to fluff it out. It just makes it look more lifelike, and it stands up much better. All this is wired, so just take a few minutes and just fluff it up. I've also cut just a few inches off the bottom like usual, and now I'm going to set this one aside. Next up, I have this really fun flip-flop stem here. It's got glitter, it's got grass, it's got all kinds of fun stuff shooting off of it. And I want to combine the two of these and have it kind of coming down the lantern. So if you watch the popsicle swag video, everything kind of went up, and on this one, everything's kind of gonna come down except for a little bit out of the top. So what you're gonna do is lay your flip-flop stem right on top of your mixed floral stem. As you can see, it kind of covers up some flowers. I'm going to take care of that and move some stuff around. But first step, I'm going to flip it upside down the way it's going to hang so I can adjust it based on how it's actually going to look. So first step, I'm going to kind of go to the back here, grab the branch of that mixed stem that's the highest up and push it towards the top. The reason you're doing that is then you have a little bit of floral, as you can see here, coming out of the top of the lantern too, and everything's not just pulling down towards to the ground. Refluff that a little bit. All right, and now you're ready to keep fluffing down here. So I'm going to start with this flip-flop here on the side. I'm going to pull it a little bit. I'm going to bring some of the floral back to the front behind it. Same thing here in the middle. Bring that yellow, you don't want to hide that yellow flower all pretty behind the flip-flops. Just kind of bring some of those berries and that greenery back to the front. And as you can see, now it looks more like one piece as opposed to looking like you stuck things on top of each other. I'm also going to move around this little glittery parts of the flip-flop stem, kind of bring those more to the front, spread them out a little bit, and you've created this really pretty swag piece. This is also great for a front door too. You could even make it larger by having the floral stem coming down and then a whole other one going up towards the top, and then have your bow here in the middle. So now I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to make that bow in my hand like I usually do. I've chosen 4 different wired ribbons to put on here. As you can see, I've not looped all of them. Some of them are just pieced just to add a little pop of the color, but I'm going to make that bow in my hand and then attach it. So I started out with the polka dot. This one's so fun because it has all the different colors. It's multicolored, and you're going to use about 1.5 yards to make those loops. So take that bow, and what I do when I make a bow like this, where some are looped and some are just pieced, is I always start with a looped one first in the back and then put the pieces on top, because the pieces can tend to fade into the background and get hidden a little bit. So you really want to put those more towards the front so they're not at the very back. So leave your tail going up, just kind of hold it up there on your lantern. If your lantern's smaller than this, you might want to make your bow all a little bit smaller. This is like a medium lantern. It stands about 24 inches. So the smaller your lantern is, just take your bow and everything in just a little bit. So now I'm going to make loops of the first ribbon here. And I've already gone on and cut that. That was 1.5 yards. I'll cut that other V at the end. As you notice, it's a little longer because that's going to be the piece that hangs down. Next, I'm going to add my dot in the turquoise. It's also wide as well, and it's just a piece running through there. It takes about 1 yard. Lay it right on top. Again, it's all wired, so it's really easy to adjust. Leave that tail a little bit longer even, so it can come all the way down the lantern. Next up, I used this number 9 thin 1.5 inch yellow stripe. I'm going to lay that on here and make loops of that one. Just do a couple loops. That one took about 1.5 yards as well. And lastly, I'm using a 12-inch piece of this really fun blue and pink plaid. It just really pops and adds in all the colors. I'm going to lay that right in the middle and pinch that and let that kind of be like a spiky little piece at the very end. Now I'm ready to tie it off with some cloth covered wire. If you think you might want to change out the bow but leave the summer stuff, so say next year you don't want polka dots, you want something else, you can go on and tie that bow in a knot, especially since you're working with 4 different ribbons, and then it's a little easier to attach it to your 2 stems. So you've got this beautiful bow that you're now ready to attach. So where you're going to attach it is where the 2 stems meet each other at the very top and where you've let that one branch go up. So then that way there's some of that going up, so it's going to catch it, and you're going to have a nice gap there. You can see where we need that bow right there in that spot. So lay it on there, flip it over, and just make sure to tie it in a really good knot in the back. The best part about this is the wire you use to tie your bow is the same wire you're going to use to twist it onto your lantern. So you've got your wires, and that's how you're going to attach it. You're just going to simply twist it on and twist it off. But now I have to cut those ribbons and fluff up those wires behind the flip-flops. So I'm going to V-cut all of my pretty little ribbon. I'm going to cut this one quite a bit shorter because, as you can see, when I held that up, that guy hangs really long. So I'm going to cut him off a little bit. And just find all your ends and get them finished off. That way they won't fray either, since you've cut them with a finished edge. Okay, so now I'm going to twist this one off and show you how to attach it. So take your piece you've just made, go on and twist it on, and you can always adjust once it's up there. I'm going right here at the top of the little lantern peak. So twist that guy right on. And now you're ready to kind of step back and look at it. So as you can see, my ribbon right now is hiding all my flip-flops. So I'm just going to start moving those around, let the wire do its work in those ribbons. Maybe curl this one up a little bit, bring it down, bring that other left flip-flop back more to the front. And as you can see, it's so simple to do. You can always adjust. And I always love to bring like one of the little flowers from the back right in the middle of the bow. Bring a little greenery up too. It just looks so pretty. So if you like this one or any of the other videos we've been posting, definitely check out our new website. Again, it's shopdeeslouisville.com. You can buy everything you need to create this. And stay tuned. We're going to keep posting all summer long. Keep adding to the website, our Facebook page, and our YouTube channel.